According to a 2016 study published in the Journal of Addiction Medicine, the rate at which people visited the emergency department for cannabis problems increased from 51 to 73 visits per 100,000 people from 2004 to 2011. And the 2016 National Survey on Drug Use and Health found that more than 28% of adults who used marijuana in the past year reported experience of major depression episodes that year. 9.7% of past year marijuana users had serious thought of suicide. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Riley Washington, and this afternoon I will be talking to you about why America should not legalize marijuana. Lots of people that smoke marijuana don't know the dangers and the risk of obtaining smoking and why it's a harmful product. Therefore, the legalization of marijuana would cause many inconveniences in America and because of its harmful effects on people's bodies and the burdens it causes on society. One of the main reasons marijuana should not be legalized is because of the harmful effects it has on the user's body. One of the places is the brain. It causes cells to not produce as well, and it causes problems to the limbic system, which affects the person's emotional behavior. Another part is the lungs. The marijuana smoker has a six time better chance of getting lung cancer than a non-smoker. And they even have a higher chance of getting lung cancer than a cigarette smoker too. The last effect that marijuana has on the body is their person's mental health. One of the reasons is because it slows down the process of dopamine, which makes you lose confidence in yourself and makes you lose motivation, which is a problem for many people that smoke marijuana. They just aren't motivated to do anything like get jobs or if they get fired or get a new job. An additional reason why marijuana should not be legal in the United States is because it burdens the society and becomes a gateway drug for many. Users of marijuana are more susceptible to drug abuse later in life. It also leads the people to use stronger drugs because they gain tolerance over marijuana because they've smoked it for such a long time, making them want to use stronger drugs to get their high. And lastly, records say that the more crimes are committed when people are using marijuana because they don't fully know what they're doing when they use marijuana. The last reason why America should not legalize marijuana is because the harmful effects it causes on babies and infants if the mother smokes marijuana. One of the main side effects if the mother smokes marijuana while she is pregnant is the baby's birth weight, which is when it's born, making it hard for the baby to live for the first few months of its life. Another cause is it causes infants to have intellectual defects, causing the children to have a hard time focusing and problem solving when they grow up to go to school. And lastly, it makes babies and infants of marijuana smoking mothers more susceptible to sicknesses. Some of the sicknesses are pneumonia because the lungs weren't fully made without marijuana in the mother's bloodstream, so it went to their bloodstream. Many people believe that marijuana should be legal in the United States because of its medicinal use for sick people. many people do use marijuana for medicinal use, such as cancer patients and AIDS patients, because it is safer than some over-the-counter drugs, and it helps them with it has pain-killing abilities instead of using like a painkiller, which you could get addicted to. Most people use marijuana instead. It also helps them with nausea and their appetite loss, which ends up helping them a lot when they're sick with such a terrible disease. And although people want to legalize marijuana for these reasons, it still has many harmful effects that many people don't realize when they're using it medicinally. So therefore, marijuana should not be legalized in the United States because of its many harmful effects on the body and society. Thank you everyone for your time, and if you have any questions, please ask them now.